In A Wrinkle in Time, I would say that the story is about Meg and her journey, saving her little brother, finding her dad, lots of exciting things. And really what she struggles with a lot is the idea that she needs to fit in and be normal because people think that she's weird and she's very different from everybody else. Through the story, she finds out that it's really valuable to be different and that she needs to value her faults and she needs to be her own person. And the fun thing about being in the ensemble for this show is that as the ensemble, we all get to experience Meg's story in our own ways. So we all play different characters and we each have our own character arc by playing several different characters.
My role as mother is the main role, and she gets to have this amazing character arc through playing different characters. So I'm Mrs. Who as well, and she helps Meg find her way, and I'm also Aunt Beast with Heather, and we nurture Meg together, and that just shows that, because the mother in the beginning is distant and sad and doesn't really know what's going on, but she gets to learn more about Meg and about herself through playing these different characters. So you'll know it's me as mother, but I'm also those other people having the character arc through them.
Another interesting thing about being in the ensemble is that we all get to move the story forward. We all get to, through our narration and through even the sound effects that we make, we get to push Meg along in the story.
All of the sound effects will be created using live Foley. And live Foley, which it just means all of the sound effects are created on stage. So the opening scene is a storm, and we create all the storm sounds using our hands. Or I have a bowl of macaronis that I just toss around and it sounds like rain. Later on in the show, they visit Central Intelligence, and I have the privilege of creating the Omnivator sounds, like elevator, and it's very cool.
Here I come.
And me and Calvin actually make some of the Omnivator noises.
Closer to it. She thought.
What have I got that hasn't got?
And you get that feeling of us being there with her throughout the whole thing. For instance, I play a neighbor who says that Meg is really weird, and then I start narrating and I start doing sound effects when she starts the journey with Charles Wallace. It's like I'm pushing her out into the world, and everybody gets to have a moment like that of feeling like we're pushing the story along. So it becomes a really cohesive kind of ensemble piece of theater that is really interesting to watch.